Hey swarmers, welcome back to the hive. Did you know that when a bee colony becomes too big for its hive, the colony will swarm and split off into 2 or more colonies to build a new hive? Whether they've outgrown their hives or just need a change of scenery, according to the US Census Bureau, almost 10% of all Americans move house in the United States every year. And that moving generates an enormous amount of waste in the form of boxes, packing materials, food waste, and assorted garbage. Moving consultant Move Buddha estimates that 900 million cardboard boxes, 90 million pounds of packing paper, 30 million rolls of tape, 8.4 million tons of junk, and 345,000 tons of discarded food can be attributed to moving every year. Throw in 353 million gallons of fuel, based on average moving truck fuel economy, to transport your life from point A to point B, and moving tallies up as anything but sustainable. So what is an eco-conscious sustainability warrior to do? First, let's talk boxes. There's no way around it. Moving means packing, and packing means boxes. The good news is 70% of recovered cardboard is recycled in the US. This means after you're done with your boxes, the majority of them will be recycled if you put them out properly for collection. Recycling just 1 metric ton of cardboard saves 46 gallons of oil, 4,000 kilowatts of electricity, 6.6 million BTUs of energy, 9 cubic yards of landfill space, 17 trees, and 7,000 gallons of water. So it is well worth it to ensure those boxes are recycled. Moving is expensive. Boxes are expensive. Use any that you have on hand, and be sure to make use of your suitcases or other travel items for packing. With a little planning ahead, you can start to save boxes from any shipments you receive and look local for used boxes. Pop by your local liquor store and check if they have any to donate. Since they're made to carry bottles, these sturdy boxes are great for moving, and they often have bottle dividers that can be used for your delicate packables like glasses and kitchenware. Check other stores and shops in your neighborhood too, and you can also search sites like Craigslist for folks giving away boxes after their own moves, or reach out on your own socials to see if friends near you have any to donate. If you're purchasing new boxes, search online for eco-friendly retailers and do your best to estimate how many you're going to need accurately. This means only 1 shipment to your home and fewer emissions from transport. If you're shopping in-store, you can check right on the boxes for any sustainability certifications, like the Sustainable Forestry Initiative, and for post-consumer content. Do your best to pick it all up in one trip to again save on transport emissions. Another option is to look for box rental services. These are plastic containers you can rent and return, like U-Haul's ready-to-go boxes. And bonus, snap shut lids mean you get to skip the packing tape. Second, packing materials. Unless you want certain things to end up certainly smashed, packing boxes often go hand in hand with packing materials. Bubble wrap, plastic foam sheets, packing peanuts, and paper are the most common. The most sustainable option, however, is to use what you have on hand. Use your own towels and sheets and pillows to pad items. Rather than purchasing paper or foam wraps, use newspaper or magazines. And if you do have to purchase additional packing materials, opt for paper recycled, if it's available, as your most environmentally friendly choice. Remember that 30 million rolls of tape? Packing tape is made from petroleum-based plastic and adhesive and is therefore non-recyclable. Your greenest option is to look for paper tape with biodegradable glue. Gummed paper tape is the only tape that is 100% recyclable and biodegradable. The adhesive coated to the craft paper is a starch-based glue, which is completely soluble in water. No solvents are used in its manufacture, and the adhesive gum breaks down easily in the recycling process. You just use a damp sponge to activate the adhesive. This takes a little more time than traditional packing tape, but it is plastic-free and eco-friendly. Third, the junk you're not taking with you. There's gonna be a lot of junk. Think old papers and books, furniture, electronics, appliances, and all the other assorted stuff that makes moving part packing and part ultimate springtime cleaning. This is where you're really going to get to know the recycling rules in your area. For example, Did you know in New York City, you can't leave ACs or refrigerators out for collection without scheduling a coolant removal visit? The Department of Sanitation, DSNY, must remove coolants from appliances so they can be recycled safely. They'll then place a sticker on the item to let other DSNY workers know it's safe for collection. In terms of large items like furniture, if you're not donating and need to dispose, you'll also need to schedule a large bulk item pickup in most areas. Do your best, though, to sell or donate items in usable condition before you exercise those options. It can be tough with fabric items for fears of pests, but reaching out to friends or dropping a post on your socials is a great way to start. Don't forget to check out the electronics recycling guidelines in your area as well. You may have to arrange for pickup or schedule a drop-off depending on the item. You can also search for recycling services like our Sustainable Cincy fellow cohort member, the Cincinnati Recycling and Reuse Hub, whose goal is to provide a place where almost anything can be recycled or reused. Remember, books, clothes, working electronics, appliances, and furniture are eminently donatable. A decade's worth of paper bills? Not so much. First things first, do this right now. Switch to paperless. You'll save trees and your future self from ever having to deal with that much paper garbage ever again. You can look for paper shredding services in your area, and they'll recycle what they shred, or pick up a small home shredder. It's totally worth it. Once shredded, you can recycle feeling safe that your important info is inaccessible. The shredder will come in handy in the future, or you can pass it on to someone you know in the same paper predicament. Pro tip, you can also use your shredded paper as packing material. When clearing your fridge out for that coolant removal appointment, be sure to clean and recycle everything you can per guidelines. In the weeks before you move, be mindful of perishable food you're purchasing that won't survive a move, so in the final pre-move days, you don't have too much to throw out. Take what you can with you, but staples like canned and packaged foods can be donated to your local food pantry or a neighbor. And fourth, MPGs to your new home. Getting your things to your new home requires transportation. Be it moving truck, van, or car, you're going to burn through some fuel. If you're doing the move yourself, plan your route ahead and look to move on the lowest traffic days and times to increase fuel efficiency. You can actually Google map your route and check traffic patterns by inserting different days and times. Pack your moving vehicle to maximize space and minimize trips. For long distance moves, you can search for eco-friendly moving companies. We found Rabbit Movers in New York City, touting biodiesel fuel, reusable bins, and biodegradable bubble wrap. If you can't find a green mover, not to worry. Taking all of the steps above already puts you miles on the road to having your most sustainable move. Moving is hard work. Moving is stressful. You are going to get tired and feel like throwing everything out in a black plastic garbage bag, never to be seen again, no matter if it is usable or recyclable or not. So, give yourself time to be mindful. Give yourself time to pack. It will help you maintain your sustainability goals, as well as your sanity. Thanks for joining us, swarmers. As always, stay safe, stay sustainable, and we will see you next time, wherever you are.